Fast lane to Asokoro. It was in 2010 I decided that enough was enough. It was the year I made up my mind about my lifestyle. Ever since I have been counting the fruit of my involvement in crime. I have been incarcerated in almost all the prisons in Nigeria. While serving a term at Kaduna prison, my mother suffered and died of breast cancer. I was also at Asokoro prison when my father, who became too worried about me, had stroke and died. Both of them were buried in my absence. This is abomination in Edo culture, where I am from. The underworld has code of conduct that members adhere to. Recruitment and mobilization often takes place in the prison yard. Inmates released from prison easily get contacts outside because of the connection they have made inside the prison. My gang was the goat stealing syndicate. Goats were easy to dispose of, buyers were always available. We hunt for goats far into the interior villages. Goats have habit of sleeping on the roadside in the night. That made it easy for them to be stolen. Also, when you give goats corn diluted in salt water, they eat the corn and will not make noise while you take them away. My life in the underworld was always a close shave with death. I narrowly escaped death in many instances. In 2004, Eriko, a member of my group, was caught at Maraba area of Niger State and was instantly burnt to death. I was lucky to escape from the scene that night. Another memorable incident was when my group was ambushed at Zango area of Ibadan. 3 of my men were shot dead. I sustained bullet wound. Unknown to us, residents had received information about our operation in the area that night and we were ambushed. Sometime we encounter mysterious situation in our operation in the night. There was a day we catch a goat that later turned to an old woman. She pleaded with us to release her. Another setback I had while in prison was when Regina, the mother of my child, abandoned him with a neighbor when she was ferried to Italy for prostitution. The boy had untreated wound that later became infested. His leg was eventually amputated. I was then at Coach prison. I resolved to leave life free of crime, not because I was blind. I have made up my mind before I was blinded. I was caught on the operation I had planned to be my last operation. My captors sprayed chemical that blinded me into my eyes. So learn from my mistakes. To read more, visits or call nigerianhistory.blogspot.com.